Welcome to the module on searching PubMed. At the end of this module, you should be able to identify basic search strategies specific to PubMed and conduct a search in PubMed for finding evidence related to a clinical question. PubMed is a journal citation database with more than 30 million references provided by the National Center for Biotechnology Information, or NCBI. Most of these citations come from journals indexed in Medline. It is a key resource when looking for health sciences literature. Access PubMed by going to www.pubmed.gov. If you are affiliated with a library, check the library's website for a link to PubMed that links to their full-text journal subscriptions. Please note that the new version of PubMed came out in May 2020 and that there may be additional changes made since the recording of this presentation. This is the main search box on the PubMed homepage. Enter search terms here, then review the results for relevant articles. If searching for a phrase, consider adding quotation marks, but use them with caution. Searching falls prevention in quotation marks will eliminate articles on the prevention of falls in quotation marks. In the PubMed search box, enter search terms related to the PICO question used in the previous next module, heart failure, patient education, and readmissions. The suggestions that pop up are what other people have searched, not necessarily the best terms to use. Once search terms are entered, click Search. There are 299 citations, with a quick scan of the first few citations showing relevant results. As with many databases, PubMed has filters available to refine search results, including article types, publication date, languages, age, and more. If a filter is not visible, click on Additional Filters to see more options. You can go through each category and choose which filters you wish to see, then click Show. Humans is not applied when a study setting is within a clinic, hospital, or similar location, so it is generally not recommended during an initial search. In PubMed, the filters are on the left side of the results page. Because we are looking at adult patients in our PICO question, we might consider adding an age filter. To do this, we click on Additional Filters and select the box for age. There are several options, but if we are looking at all adults, we might check the box for adults 19 plus years of age, then click the Show button. Now when we click on Adult 19 plus years, it will apply the filter to the search results. We now have fewer, hopefully more relevant results, and can clearly see which filters we have activated. Once a filter is selected, it will remain turned on for all future searches until it is turned off. Learn how PubMed translated or interpreted your search by viewing the search details on the Advanced Search screen page. Click on Advanced under the search box on the results page. On the Advanced Search Builder page, under History and Search Details, click on the chevron under Details for your search. We typed 5 words into the search box. PubMed recognized some of them as phrases and mapped them to mesh terms, which will be covered in the next slide. So instead of just searching what was typed in, it added mesh terms to our search. PubMed also gave us another idea for searching patient education handout as a publication type. We used the word readmissions, and PubMed searched it as readmission or readmissions. It is recommended to check the search terms to make sure PubMed is interpreting your search correctly. Medical subject headings, called MESH, are Medline's attempt at creating a controlled, consistent vocabulary. They are added to a citation after an indexer reads the full text of an article and helps increase the relevancy of search results. It is recommended to search with MESH terms and keywords, which are your own words, to capture emerging topics or terms not yet indexed in MESH. We were previously introduced to MESH in the search details. Now we will look at two ways to find MESH terms. The first way is by searching the MESH database. To do this, we will select the MESH database from the PubMed homepage. Then we enter the term heart failure and click search. We retrieved 3 results, the first of which looks exactly like what we want. This term was introduced in 2008, so no articles indexed before then will have the MESH term heart failure attached to them. Go to the next slide to get more information on heart failure. This page contains more information on the MESH term heart failure. The first thing you will see is a definition for the MESH term. The next part of the screen includes a list of subheadings to focus your search on a particular area, such as prevention and control. The Restrict to MESH Major Topic box focuses your search on all the articles that have this particular MESH term as the main focus of the article. The Do Not Include MESH Terms box will not pick up more specific MESH terms that are located in the MESH tree, which will be explained in the next slide. The Entry Terms selection lists the terms that you type in that will map to this MESH term, like what we saw in the search details and the MESH tree, which shows the hierarchy of terms. Let's explore the MESH tree briefly. The MESH tree starts with more general terms. As you go further down the tree, the terms become more specific. This can be a good place to look for alternate or more specific terms to use in your search. In this case, we'll explore the broader term. MESH terms are applied to Medline indexed articles, and they do take time. So to capture the most recent literature, it's advisable to use a combination of MESH and keywords, which you will remember are your own words. To add a MESH term to our search, we would click on Add to Search Builder, which is below the box on the right side of the page. To search for this MESH term in PubMed, click on the Search PubMed box. The other way to locate a MESH term is by viewing the details of a citation. Click on the article title. This page includes the citation information and usually an abstract, but there's more. To the right of the page, under Page Navigation, click on MESH terms. Now we can see the MESH terms that have been added to this article, which is a great way to get ideas for relevant MESH terms. By clicking on a term, we can also search the term in PubMed, jump to the term in MESH to read a definition, or add it to our PubMed search from this page. If a MESH term has an asterisk, it is considered a major topic of the article. The PubMed Advanced Search feature can be used to view your recent search history and combine searches. To view the advanced search, click on Advanced under the main PubMed search page. To view the results of a previous search, click on the number of results to go back to the search results page. Before the search terms are combined, let's review how to combine our search terms together by using Boolean logic. To put together similar or related terms, use or increases your results. To decrease your results, use and to combine separate concepts together. To not include a particular topic in your search, try using not. To combine searches, click on the three dots under Actions next to the search terms and select Add Query. This places the search terms in the query box. I want to combine three separate concepts, that of heart failure, patient education, and readmissions. In this case, I will combine all three search terms together with and. First, I will add heart failure to the query. Next, I will click on the three dots next to patient education. This time I will select Add with and. I will repeat the process for readmissions. This combines the three searches in the query box. You can now add it to the history or use the drop-down to perform the search. Combining the three concepts gives us a new set of results to view. This sample search is not comprehensive, but hopefully it gives you an idea of how to use some of PubMed's key features. Another way to search for articles in PubMed is by using the Clinical Queries feature. Locate Clinical Queries from the PubMed homepage under Find. We will do a quick search in Clinical Queries using our search terms from earlier: heart failure, patient education, and readmissions. Use the Clinical Queries search to locate evidence-based research on clinical topics. The results are shown in three categories: clinical studies, systematic reviews, and medical genetics. Again, this is not a comprehensive search, but can be useful when searching for evidence-based research. You can adjust the category by using the drop-down menu and choosing etiology, diagnosis, therapy, prognosis, or clinical prediction guides, and you can adjust the scope by selecting broad or narrow. You may view systematic reviews related to your topic and any medical genetics information if available. Clinical Queries is one category of many pre-built filters called topic-specific or special queries. The search details are available by clicking on any of the topics, which include Healthy People 2020, Health Literacy, Health Disparities, Population Health, and more. To demonstrate a pre-built search, we will look at the Healthy People 2020 filter. The searches are organized by topic. We will choose heart disease and stroke. Now we can choose a specific objective to search in PubMed. Objective 24, reduce hospitalizations of older adults with heart failure as the principal diagnosis, looks good. Click PubMed Search and we will return to PubMed. Now we will see the search results. Looking at the search details, we can see how much work has gone into building this filter. Topic-specific queries can be great resources depending on your topic. Earlier we mentioned starting at an affiliated library's website to access full text. Other options are to use the free text filter to view only freely available articles available in PubMed Central. You can create an NCBI account called MyNCBI to save searches and citations, create email alerts, and more. This tool is free and highly recommended. Since PubMed is freely available, this account remains with you for the rest of your career. If you don't have an account, click on the Sign Up link, then click Create New NCBI Account. For more information on PubMed, visit the often updated in-depth tutorials at the URL shown on this slide. Thank you for viewing this tutorial.